Gentlemen, let's dive deeper into these questions, each crafted to not only spark interest, but to create a lasting impression. Picture this, you're sitting across from her, the evening is just beginning, and you want to set the tone for a night filled with meaningful conversation. You don't want to waste time with the same old, predictable questions. You want to stand out. So, let's start with the first question that will immediately set you apart. What does a typical day look like for you? This question is a brilliant alternative to the mundane, what do you do for work? We've all been there, right? You ask what someone does, and they give you a short, rehearsed answer that kills the conversation. But when you ask about her typical day, you're opening a door to so much more. You're inviting her to share not just what she does from 9 to 5, but how she spends her mornings, her evenings, and those precious moments in between. You're asking her to paint a picture of her life. Maybe she's someone who starts her day with yoga or a morning jog. Perhaps she's a night owl who unwinds with a good book or a Netflix binge. This question helps you uncover the details that make her unique, giving you a fuller picture of who she is and what she values. And most importantly, it gives you the chance to connect on a more personal level, far beyond the surface. Now that you've got her talking about her day, it's time to go deeper. The second question, what are you most passionate about at the moment, is where the magic really happens. Passion is the fuel that drives us, that makes us tick. When you ask her about her passions, you're getting to the core of what makes her come alive. And let's be honest, there's nothing more attractive than someone who is deeply passionate about something. Whether it's her career, a hobby, or a cause she cares about, this question allows her to express herself in a way that's authentic and genuine. It's not just about what she does, it's about what she loves. This is where you'll see her eyes light up, her voice change, and her energy shift. You'll be able to see her at her best, sharing the things that truly matter to her. And in doing so, you're not just having a conversation, you're creating a connection. With the passion question bringing out her enthusiasm, let's keep that momentum going by tapping into a bit of nostalgia with, what is your favorite thing about where you grew up? This question takes her back to her roots, to the place that shaped her into the person she is today. Whether she grew up in a small town with a close-knit community or in a bustling city filled with endless possibilities, this question lets her reminisce about her childhood, her family, and the experiences that defined her early years. It's a way of getting to know her on a deeper level, beyond the here and now. And who knows, you might discover that you share similar backgrounds, which can create an instant bond. Or perhaps she'll introduce you to a completely different perspective, broadening your own understanding of the world. Either way, this question invites her to share a part of her story that's deeply personal and meaningful. From here, the conversation can take an exciting turn with the fourth question, have you traveled much, or is there a place you dream of visiting? Travel is a topic that almost everyone loves to talk about. It's about adventure, discovery, and experiencing new things. If she's a seasoned traveler, this question will unlock a treasure trove of stories, perhaps a solo trip to Europe, a backpacking adventure in South America, or a beach getaway in Southeast Asia. These stories aren't just about the places she's been, they're about the experiences she's had, the people she's met, and the lessons she's learned. And if she hasn't traveled much but dreams of exploring the world, you've just tapped into her aspirations and desires. Maybe she dreams of seeing the northern lights, exploring the streets of Paris, or relaxing on a tropical island. This question not only reveals her past experiences, but also her future dreams. It's a beautiful way to connect over shared interests, or to learn something new about each other's aspirations. Now that you've covered her passions, her roots, and her sense of adventure, it's time to bring the focus back to the present with, what is your favorite way to spend your weekends? Weekends are when we truly get to be ourselves, free from the obligations of work and routine. This question is your chance to see how she unwinds, what she enjoys doing in her free time, and what she values most. Is she the life of the party, hitting the town with friends every Saturday night? Or does she prefer a quiet weekend at home, curled up with a good book or catching up on her favorite TV shows? Maybe she's into outdoor activities like hiking or biking, or perhaps she loves exploring new restaurants and cafes. Whatever her answer, this question helps you gauge whether your lifestyles align and if you enjoy similar activities. It's also a great way to discover potential common interests that can lead to future dates or shared experiences. Finally, we arrive at the sixth and final question, which is a bit different but incredibly insightful. What is something you want to learn or wish you were better at? This question is powerful because it shows you're interested in her growth, not just who she is now, but who she aspires to be. It's easy to ask someone what they're good at, but asking what they want to improve on opens up a conversation about self-awareness, ambition, and personal development. Maybe she wants to learn a new language, improve her cooking skills, or get better at public speaking. This question allows her to share her vulnerabilities and dreams with you, which can create a deeper emotional connection. It's also a great way to discover shared goals or interests. Perhaps you both want to learn the same thing, which could lead to a fun and meaningful way to spend time together in the future.